Man, I always love going on Facebook because it gives you a perfect idea. Well, not perfect, but a pretty good insight of what's going on in people's minds, how they think, or how the general public, just what's going on in people's minds, within their dialogue with each other. I just saw this video with this girl. I've seen her before. A high school player by the name of Audi Crooks, who's slated to be. She's supposed to be signing with Iowa State. Now, she's pretty talented. But, of course, a lot of people who play sports, man, play sports and understand it. Even, you don't even got to play sports. You can follow it and understand how certain things go. There was objective criticism. Now, of course, you may have a few scumbags that may have some, mean shit to say. But for the most part, it was a pretty positive comment section on the video that I'm referring to. And it, like I said, it was objective criticism. I think everybody in there sees the potential that she has. She's extremely talented, but she's 6'3", very tall girl, but she's big. She has a lot of weight on her, and so a lot of people, mainly men, were commenting and saying how that could be an issue and she needs to drop the weight. And of course, here comes women coming in for the most part. Comes women turning it into something else. Talking about, oh, y'all don't have nothing nice to say. And like I said, keep in mind, these aren't to the asshole comment. These are to the objective criticism on people judging her basketball. Like I said, and it's put out there for people to talk about. Whether, they agree with it, whether they like it or not. If y'all don't want people to comment on these type of things, do not put out the videos. They're put out there to showcase her skills and see how the crowd accepts it. Matter of fact, but anyway, basketball, the game itself, is for the fans' enjoyment. And people are playing, whether they like it and they like to do it for themselves or like to stay in shape and because it's competitive, getting to the ultimate level. It's for the people's enjoyment. It's bread and circus. You know what I'm saying? Basketball, football, all of this stuff. Don't lose sight of these things. These are games at the end of the day. And the success that it receives is built upon the consumer and how the fans receive it. But like I said, nobody really had anything bad to say about her. They just spoke on the weight, and they turned it into tearing a woman down and all of this stuff. And nobody said the same thing about Shaq. People say the same thing about men all of the time. First of all, Shaq didn't come into the league like that. Shaq was extremely athletic and had a very slender build. He started gaining weight when he got lazy later in his career, which led to a lot of his game declining earlier than it should have, and a lot of injuries, right? Even Kobe criticized him. That was one of the things him and Kobe had a quarrel about, because of Shaq's weight and him not taking his conditioning serious, right? And so that became an issue, and Shaq admitted it. Shaq even said it himself, man. If he would have taken the shit serious, man, they could have won even more than 3 championships together, right? But think about, Charles Barkley received the same thing. Charles Barkley was a dog. He was cold, man, and they called him all type of things, man. Like, not called him that, but he had nicknames, stuff that the way y'all bring these motherfuckers up today, they fucking take it to heart. They take it to heart and be offended. They used to call him the round mound of rebound and all type of stuff, all type of regarding his weight. But he was a big dude. When he came into Philly, he had to lose that weight. It was like 300 pounds, and he was still balling. But to be able to reach his potential, max potential, and to be able to sustain his career, and not have injuries and stuff like that, especially as you get older, you have to lose the weight. That's hard on your joints and everything. Y'all take everything as it being a shot. Y'all take everything personal. Y'all take everything personal, man. Zion Williamson, same thing. You see what here? The injury after injury. The dude went to over 300 pounds. He had to sit out the whole last season. He had to lose a whole bunch of weight. Got to be able to optimize yourself, get in the right condition. But these women coming here and talking about this shit, and y'all just tearing them down and keep the comments to yourself, and none of y'all can play and stuff like that. Oh, shut the fuck up. There's only so much. First of all, not everybody wants to be an NBA player. People create all type of people who are good at basketball. They find other things that they love. Basketball, football. There's a lot of people out here that didn't make the league, but God damn it, they're good and can still go out and ball. Still go out and ball. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the stuff is put up there for people to comment on. If they can't comment, like I said, I'm not talking about ad hominem attacks and talking bad about the person, but I'm talking about actual objective criticism of her game. If they can't comment anything that showing that they don't like her game or anything like that, then you shouldn't be able to comment anything that's showing that you love what she's doing, right? See, that's what y'all only wanted one way. Y'all only wanted to go one way. You know what I'm saying? That's how motherfuckers do with a lot of stuff. But also, man, this whole thing this is why you men, and this is just the reality, man. Women lead with emotion. A lot of women are taught to lead with emotion, and man, this is why men are needed nowadays. You need men to, the coaching, and kids need to get into sports and teach them, responsibility. And what women bring to the table and their emotion is needed to add a balance. But men are able to move with logic and stuff. And so a lot of times, they get painted as, oh, they're being heartless and stuff like that, when a lot of times it's criticism, man. You should love any objective criticism. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can tell when somebody's being mean-spirited. But objective criticism, man, anybody should love that. Anybody should love that. I think that's real love, for somebody to tell you where you can get better. But like I said, and nobody's tearing her down, they see the potential. They see that she's an outstanding player. But, it's one of those things, man. It's like, women, get the hell out of the way. And I know that's not the PC thing to say, but, man, get the hell out of the way and let the men do what they do. Let the men do what they do. Oh, I don't even know if she has a man coach or whatnot, if it's a woman coach, but that's primarily people, not even just that, people who play sports, men or women, they understand what it takes to get to the next level. And so people are recommending that for that. And that's just the reality. If she doesn't lose the weight, she's going to suffer a lot of injuries. If she wants to be able to take it to the next level, if that's her desire, she's going to have to lose that weight. Or even if she makes it to that level, to be successful and be able to optimize her talents and have a sustainable, mind the blinds up there, have a sustainable career, she's going to have to lose that weight. It's what every single player goes through. Stop taking the shit personal and stop being antagonistic, you damn females. With this feminine shit, man, and taking everything personal. Y'all motherfuckers, a lot of y'all motherfuckers didn't do shit and haven't been in that type of thing where it's a collaborative, something to where you have to really dig deep and have to win and shit like that. And that's why y'all commenting the way that you are. And y'all breed a lot of failures because y'all make a lot of excuses. Like I said, it's good to make somebody feel good, things like that, but they need to be, if a motherfucker can't handle criticism and you're scared to tell them and shit like that, that doesn't help them in any way. And you enable their failure. So, and that's not calling her a failure or anything. Like I said, she's a baller. She's a baller, man. But yeah, she definitely has to, and you see it. She's still kind of slow out there, but she's getting the job done. She's playing against high schoolers, but it gets harder each level. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe. It's the Grit Culture. I'll holler at y'all later.